My name's Mab. I'm a friend of Sahar's and I'm a poet based in Cardiff, and I was the host of the event this evening. So I interviewed Sahar and I also invited some guest poets to read the Iranian poems that were included in the exhibition. So we had 3 guests, Ray Howells, Matthew MC Smith and Heather Fish, who I all know, and I really love their work. But actually they very generously read the Iranian poets who are included here. So my job tonight was just to host the Q&A with Sahar and then introduce each of the poets. Sahar Saki, beautiful artist. So we're just going to have a very short Q&A with the artist, and then we're going to have some poetry readings, again very short, because this is poetry. You are immersed in beautiful Persian poetry. Isn't it amazing? So we've got some wonderful guest poets who will read these poems in English for you. And obviously the poems themselves are in the catalogue, which you can purchase also. But we're going to start with my beautiful friend, Sahar Saki. What is Persian Tour, Sahar? Why Persian Tour? What does it mean? What does it mean to you?
Okay. For me, the core of this project, Persian Tour, is culture. Anything related to culture, poetry, literature, calligraphy, painting, music, dance. And I'm kind of into all of this, but I wanted to find a way to transform all of this into art in an immersive space that people can feel it and people can experience it, and making kind of like a bridge for people to come through that bridge. And I kind of like to imagine myself a bridge, because I think bridges are the opposite of borders. I don't want to be political, but I just love the idea of bridges, because bridges, they don't belong. Wanted this tour to be a bridge.
That's lovely. And obviously we've been friends for 10 years in this life, and friends in many past lives also, just putting that out there. And could you tell the people here who don't know you as well something about yourself, something about your journey? Who are you? Tell us everything. Okay. We've got about 2 minutes.
Okay. If I want to talk a little bit about my background, maybe if I go a little bit past to my parents, my family, my dad was into poetry. I remember he had a big library, and I'm coming from a small town, maybe even. And to me it was like the center of the house, and we had books from Rumi, Hafiz, Khayyam, and he was reading those all the time. And at the same time, he was listening to one of the most famous Iranian musician, Shajarian. And Shajarian is always inspired by poetry, Rumi, Hafiz, the rest, old traditional relationship between music and poetry. And then when I got older and I started writing and reading, also doing calligraphy. But when you do calligraphy, you want to write down something beautiful, because it's a beautiful shape. So I went back again to poetry.
There is a dance element to this, and you're not going to be doing any of that this evening, are
you? Yeah, if people are up for that, I can show you some Persian moves.
But how did you progress from poetry to dance?
To me, I think these are all the same. they all have the same language, like in my head. These are all the same. Like, I can't separate that. Like, when I do calligraphy, I listen to the music, I dance, like all this, like, I wish that you can see me dancing in the space with all the brush strokes.
Their words with you. And the first poem will be read by Sahar because she's going to read it. She's the only person of this team who can read it in Farsi as well as English. So Nagsh is an Iranian underground rapper born in 1992. He has released EPs and LPs. He collaborated with one of the other poets in this exhibition, MC Tez. His work is metaphorical and philosophical, talking about the contradictions of life and offering a deeply introspective and symbolic journey from darkness inward. So would you like to read his work?
اگه نباشی من رنگ نمیزنم به نقشم. این اصوات پاره های تن منن. بذار با گوشواره هات برقصن. And then the English version. Without you, my canvas would remain untouched. The sounds torn from my very being long to find their rhythm, dancing in harmony with the sway of your earrings.
Like this. Thank you, Sahar.
Thank you. Today, the opening day of my exhibition in Swansea for the Persian Tour. This is the second stop of our tour. The next stop is going to be in Narberth, and then we are going to go back to Cardiff. And it's been amazing today. Like, so many people turned up. We had poets. We had local poets from Swansea, and they have been reading poetry from translation from the Iranian poets and rappers who introduced me to these rappers, MC Tez and Naqsh. And I found like their work like full of like meaning. They are like really, their work is really meaningful.
It's really deep.
Really deep. Like, and I was like, oh, if Rumi wanted to write rap, he would do this, you know? I'm like, yeah, so I think they are talking about life. اگه نباشی من رنگ نمیزنم به نقشم. این اصوات پاره های تن منن. بذار با گوشواره هات برقصن. And then the English version. Without you, my canvas would remain untouched. The sounds torn from my very being long to find their rhythm, dancing in harmony with the sway of your earrings.
Like this. Thank you, Sahar.
Thank you.
My name is Matthew Smith, and I'm a writer from Swansea. It's absolutely great being here at Sahar's exhibition. Beautiful artwork, so many forms, with obviously dance, music, poetry, and then art. I was really privileged to read MC Tez's poem, absolutely beautiful poem, and yeah, it's been great to see so many people here.
It was me and this half-finished smile, slipping over the unfinished kisses of a cigarette. Hi, I'm Ray Howells. I'm a poet, local poet, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here this evening in this absolutely stunning space. I love the idea of dancing around and painting with words and the bridges between us all. I just think this is an absolutely stunning thing that Sahar has done, and I'm thrilled to be involved in it.
I'm Heather Fish. I'm a performance poet and mindfulness teacher, and I live in Tenby in West Wales. And I'm thrilled to be here, and I was even more thrilled to be asked to read one of the wonderful poems that are calligraphied on this wall, on these walls, so beautifully. But you were a mustn't to me, and I wish you were a must.